More evidence supporting the Darth Jar Jar theory in this week's review of Season 1 of Clone Wars. I'm Brian Carey, and this is Cannonballs, a comedy podcast where we discuss the plot of all the Star Wars media that Disney has deemed canon, including books, comics, TV, and movies. I am joined, as always, by my co-hosts Matt Martirosian, Aaron Laramie, and Wesley Bombad Jedi Isaac.
Pull up! All craft, pull up! It's a trap!
And then Brian just runs off the screen. I'd be like, oh no.
It's a crap.
A little under the weather to bring
It's a crap.
the new year here, boys. How's everyone else doing?
I'm doing all right.
I also just had diarrhea.
I'm sad to hear that you're under the
normal for
weather.
me, so
We'll go through it.
Wes is like, I have diarrhea all the time.
what else is new?
I need you guys to bring the energy, bring the pop.
Bring the energy
Yeah.
down.
I think
Too high.
that's Wes.
Wes, are you the pop?
Could you imagine if Wes was sick? What the fuck would this podcast even be? Just be all staring at each other and talking
You don't
Star
think
Wars.
it would really just be a more serious podcast. I'd be recapping it, and you'd probably squeeze in a league reference, and Aaron would say a joke we didn't
I
hear.
don't know. Honestly,
I would
guys,
say a
I'm
thing,
pretty.
yeah. I'd say a thing out loud.
Yeah. Aaron would say something that I don't get to steal. No, I'm pretty committed. Like, even if I was sick, I'd still probably drink heavily. Just that way, I'm still above
Would
board.
you also do the podcast?
Oh no, I wouldn't be on.
No, okay. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Not just
So,
drinking.
water,
Yeah, oh,
water for
alright.
me here. Yeah.
I don't drink water.
2021. Any resolutions for you boys? Mine's less diarrhea.
Fish fucking it,
Fish fucking my 2021 resolutions.
That's my resolution. More fish sex. What do you guys got?
Like,
Fish
you
fucking.
want more fish to have sex, or you want to have sex with more fish?
Fish sex.
Apples and oranges.
Yeah, I'll take it or leave it.
That's you know what? That's my resolution. My resolution is I'm gonna start saying phrases like that when they're super inappropriate. Like, you win some, you lose some.
All roads lead to Rome.
Yeah, just shit like that out of nowhere in context that makes no sense. People be like, "Hey, do you want like
I like
French
it.
fries with that?" I'll be like, "Yeah, you win some, you lose some." They'd be like, "What?"
There's more than one way to skin a cat.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be.
You have to have like a book of them. Yeah.
That's gonna be my resolution, to use inappropriate phrases. What do you guys got going
It's
on?
going to be all off with this second monitor. I'm just going to keep looking back and forth. I don't even know where to look. Donkey Flap's back in the
I've been
chat
there.
after we read his comments, so welcome.
Hey, shout out to Donkey
I'm
Flap.
going to direct these towards Wes. Wes, you guys like to touch peen? No? Just me?
Is that a question?
And then he said, I'll fuck you.
I'll
All right,
fuck you so hard.
resolutions. Aaron, what do you have? You had a big 2020.
Resolutions? I don't know. Not really this year. I'm taking a pause on my resolutions. I don't know.
Good.
I'd have to think about it. That wasn't like on New Year's that I'm like, oh, resolutions. This New Year's I feel like felt different. We were just trying to like be like, we made it, everyone, yay! Like, it was less of celebrating the New Year and just celebrating.
They
the
were
fact
like,
that we're
Corona's over. We finally did it.
Yeah, we beat it. Exactly. That's what I
Good
was
job,
celebrating.
Earth.
Marty, any resolutions?
I was
on
fighting
you?
to get into my Costco without a mask.
I just trying to get better with my Twitter polls in 2021.
Okay.
Twitter polls, I like it.
Yeah. So my most recent Twitter poll, and I guess I'm in the minority here. So I did not know that Cedric Diggory was played by Robert Pattinson.
Did you know that that's my
Cedric the
boy?
Entertainer?
I know that
That's
Cedric
my son.
Diggory's your boy. Did you know that he was played by Robert Pattinson?
Yeah, did you know that's my son? My boy!
Oh, we watched the clip because we
That's my son! And you're like, wait a minute, is that the vampire? Yeah, my mom's a huge fan of Robert Pattinson. So every night when she's over and we're cuddling, she makes us watch Robert Pattinson stuff. I figured I was going to say Steph, but I figured you guys were going to be like, your mom? So I'm getting out ahead of that one before you start with that.
that was a very smooth jump ahead there by you.
Yeah, I was like, we don't have time for that. Yeah, so we watch it all the time, and every time I see Robert Pattinson in something, I'm like, isn't that the vampire guy who's my boy, my son?
Yeah, that's what happens when you're watching Tenet.
You do that to crickets.
Yeah, nobody likes it.
Yeah,
especially not my mom.
So, my resolution, I'm gonna come up with dumbass segments with more music to blast in you guys' ears, just randomly.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I almost came up with one today, but I was busy with other activities.
I like that they're random.
Yeah, well,
like being violently ill.
Just like that. Comment from last week's video. I'm gonna get ahead of it for you this week, Donkey Flap. Wes wouldn't let me help him pee today, and it made me sad.
I'm a piece of shit.
It makes us all sad.
So
yeah, no, I apologize.
What was his role? Was he supposed to hold it, or is he going to put a piece of toilet paper under your dong so that it won't drip onto your pants?
Oh, okay. Are those the only two roles of peeing?
I guess the other one could be helping you stay upright.
No, I was going to stand up, and he was going to just like hold my bladder and squeeze me, and then the pee was going to be forced out of me like that. He's just going to squeeze me real hard.
You
he uses the force.
If you're shy, you hear the water running, and you just relax from it. Plenty of ways you can help.
Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty sure we could do pee balls and come up with a bunch of different ways to help other people pee. But that's.
I feel like the Sith have a power that can make someone pee themselves.
Speaking of,
the Sith
being super
they definitely invested in the brown note.
Yeah.
Vader, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Vader just makes Kenobi shit himself.
Look into my eyes, Brian. Sometimes when I shit, I come.
It's funny.
Happy New Year!
Episode 7, Duel of the Droids.
That's great.
I was like, how am I gonna? Because I watched the whole thing, and I was like, how am I gonna organically work some of these lines in this week? And I'm very excited. This is a great start, guys.
So wait, you watched 12 episodes this week, Wes?
No,
of the league.
Okay,
he watched 12 episodes of the league.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, no, I don't know what's going on in this Star Wars shit, but yeah, I rewatched the League instead.
So we left R2-D2. He was sneaking around a ship after he got blown out of Anakin's little cruiser there, and he is on his way to Grievous. He's getting sold to him in hopes that there are some Republic plans and shit on this astromech. Obi-Wan wants Anakin to go find and destroy R2.
Obi-Wan. He was my.
Yeah, if you remember,
he's the Obi-Wan.
You should be wiping the droid's memory after all the missions, but Anakin was not, because he needs friends or something. It's his attachment.
He had a troubled childhood.
He did. Let's see here. They are also tracking an Imperial listening post. They're, I don't know, listening for Republic chatter, I guess. And that happens
for Republic credits.
R2 is being taken.
Republic credits.
We're listening for Republic credits.
Oh, these Republic credits are no good here.
So they
Star Wars reference.
Yeah, you guys remember Star Wars?
Find the listening post, and they are looking for R2, and we see evidence that R3 is a spy. R3 was the little replacement droid, if you guys don't remember last week. that they gave Anakin.
Can't believe there's 3 of them.
Yeah,
Oddly enough, I don't remember. So
he keeps sabotaging shit, and Ahsoka
When you were
is
watching the
yelling at-
league, you didn't see.
yeah, I actually have the league up on a different computer right now. I got 1 year on this,
He's
1
just
year on that. So like I have really no idea what's going on.
You can't decide which screen to look at.
Yeah, I'm like, welcome back to League Balls.
Yeah, you're hosting your own show over there.
Drop
I'm like
the
Michael
emotes
and
in the
Michael. I shoot both shows at the same time to save time.
chat.
Yeah.
Quit
That's a good Michael
tugging,
and
Michael.
reference.
Tugging on me, Michael.
So R3 keeps
That's not
sabotaging
funny, but it is.
Ahsoka and Anakin, and Ahsoka keeps defending R3, saying, "Oh, he's trying his best," and Anakin's like, "If I didn't know any better, I'd say he was purposely doing this."
He's being a jerk.
Too bad we don't have a magical power that lets us anticipate and fix things like the Force. Oh
Can they
shit,
read
we
droids'
do
minds?
have it.
The only thing that was
That's
missing was R3 just turning around going, I'm the spy.
I don't know if we've
General.
seen them like read droid minds or anything.
At any point, does R3 beep boop menacingly? Because that would have been a pretty good tell. Like if you have your subtitles on.
Beep boop menacing.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh fuck.
So Anakin and Ahsoka split
Scary.
up on this listening post, and Anakin tracks down R2 and fights those cool Grievous guards with the little glowy things at the end of their spears or staffs.
Those guys suck.
It's called a lightsaber.
Yeah, the guys with the big sticks that glow that are really hot and cut things.
These glowy things, whatever they're called.
So
Saber guns.
they make their way back to the hangar to escape with R2, but they get trapped in the hangar because R3 is a spy. Ahsoka is alone with
Who would have seen that
Grievous,
coming?
but I don't know, escapes. And then we get a one-on-one.
I can't wait till the torture scene with R3.
Torture.
We get an R2 and R3 fight, and they just kind of shock each other until R3 dies.
Yep. Duel of Fates.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, the original. They're like, this is the battle everybody's waiting to see.
Isn't this episode title like Duel of the Droids?
The episode is called Duel of the Droids, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's fucking funny.
I would have put him in the little robot torture chamber where they I don't remember whose ship it was. I think that is that Jabba's ship that they have a little robot torture chamber.
I think
Yeah.
And they got that one upside down.
chambers. But yeah, they
Jabba?
Yeah, I don't remember.
on Jabba's.
Yeah, there's one somewhere. That's what I would have put. I've been like, oh, you want to fuck around? All right,
Just
R3.
Torture
Oh,
R3.
you trying to fuck?
So Anakin makes it back and is scolded by Obi-Wan for just rescuing R2. And
He's like, how many times have I tell you? You can't keep wrestling the robot.
Give him the chair.
Give him the chair. And he's like, I'm Lord Farquaad. And I'm like, I'm so confused. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
he
Reputation.
tells Obi-Wan that R2 is more than a droid, he's a friend.
No, I think so.
Fucking Aaron. I'm like, I know this song. Shrek, donkey. This is Swamp.
Episode 8, Bomb Bad Jedi.
Anyway,
Oh,
right.
God.
Padme
Bombad?
had a meeting with the senator from the Outer Rim. We get a Jar Jar Sith counter. I think I was gonna, do this whole big graphic for the Jar Jar Sith counter, but again, distracted today. So let's just say we're at 7.
Are we
feel like
calling
we're
it distracted? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
I've been distracted all week.
I get distracted usually every morning after my cup of coffee.
I get incredibly distracted when I drink a lot of beer, but usually the next day.
Usually, yeah. Oh, man. Those that morning, it's the worst.
That's so
Jar
distracting.
Jar is accompanying Padme, and he nearly crashes the ship on the way to this planet.
Sometimes when I get distracted, I come.
Distracted from what?
Look in my eyes so I can finish.
Don't get distracted.
Brian's like, are you guys fucking kidding me?
Brian's like, do we always goof around this much?
That's the first one I'm doing sober. What's going on here?
He's like, it's always this bad.
He's like, this show kind of sucks.
Oh shit!
Uncle Ono is the senator that Padme's meeting out on this planet. He's not actually Padme's uncle, just a close friend. He's not happy with the Republic because of pirate attacks and starvation, and Newt Gunray has won him over, and he takes Padme, close family friend, prisoner. We cut back to Jar Jar, and he's trying to talk to the swamp.
Yeah, it's always the creepy uncles, you know?
Yeah, it's always
not really your
uncle. You know, he's like, oh, we call him uncle, but we don't know his name, and he's not related to us in any way.
Yeah, that's Uncle Philip. He used to be a degenerate gambler, racist, but, you know, he's family, not really.
A large sum of money to hang out with me as a child.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had secret wrestling camp in his Dodge Caravan.
Yeah, in the attic when he would come over. He'd take me on his single trip Boy Scout trips.
2-person Boy Scout trips in the attic.
Is that like from It's Always Sunny or something?
Kind of.
Charlie's uncle?
No, that's from a lot of things. A lot of people like to use the creepy uncle thing. There's something else that I was watching that had that.
So while Jar Jar is talking to the swamp, Newt Gunray's droids come to attack, and Jar Jar's Sith counter, he takes a crab droid. After he does that, he finds a random cloak to throw on to rescue Padme, and he's dressed like a Jedi.
Nice.
Now. Yeah. So because
or
of his attire,
nice.
Roy,
you owe me a joke.
I don't have any.
Rat.
Because of this attire, the Viceroy takes him as a Jedi, and they go and hide, so they don't get killed by Darth Jar Jar over here.
Yeah, they're like, dude, that dude's definitely powerful. Take a look at him.
I was gonna say the only thing that would trick me into thinking Jar Jar's a Jedi is if he was dressed like one. That's the only thing keeping him from coming off totally as a Jedi.
It's so clear now.
That's funny.
He must be.
Yeah, he's
walking over there. It's Jedi R2D2 because he's dressed in a robe.
So Padme,
Jedi Binks
is in prison, and he tricks and destroys some droids in there. So she basically says, hey, the Jedi's come in to rescue me, and she's hiding up on the wall and drops down on the droid. Let's see. Viceroy wants Padme executed, so she's surrounded by droids.
I feel like that's always. He's like, just kill her. I'm like, dude, what kind? Like, imagine like you're a government guy and you're like, okay, like we have this lady's causing problems. He's like, no, just kill her. Just kill her. Just kill her all the time. Why don't we just murder her? You're like, dude, well, how about you just keep her away? Like, she's just protesting. She's protesting, bro. Just calm down. She's like, food for the people. He's like, no food for the people. Kill her. That'll go over well.
So, just as we think all hope is lost, Jar Jar befriends a slug monster to rescue Padme, and
Jesus Christ.
They arrest the Viceroy, and the Republic shows up to take
but you know how many people, the only types of people who befriend animals like that? Jedi.
Or parcel tongues.
I mean, there is a universe where Jar Jar is just too dumb to realize he's a Jedi.
Jar parcel tongue.
Where Jar Jar's doing parcel tongue and he's like, I can talk to snakes. Misa like can talk to snakes. Misa thinks that that's my boy, my son. I'm confused. Misa thinks
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. Misa thinks Robert Pattinson a vampire. What are you doing here with Wizard Misa?
Yeah, that's the franchise.
Misa in wrong franchise. That's what I want to say.
Dobby. You get Jar Jar and Dobby together.
He's one of the dwarfs. Episode 9. Cloak of
It's Master Misa.
Jar Jar
defense against the Dark Misas.
Yeah.
You guys have been perfect at letting me pause for 2 seconds and then immediately talking. I'm about to.
Yeah, dude, welcome to every episode you've ever shot. You're just too sober to realize it.
I'm usually too drunk to realize it.
Brian's too distracted.
How?
He's too distracted.
That's right.
Misa apologized.
Always the distracted
Luminara
one.
Unduli is transporting the Viceroy with Ahsoka. Luminara Unduli is this green lady with some headdress. I should look up the name of the alien, but we're not a real Star Wars podcast.
Wow.
Self-effacing.
What am I doing here? Yeah, I kind of do.
Oh, all right.
This is real.
Wes, look up Luminara Unduli while I'm giving you the plot.
I think it's
Luminara
a kind
Unduli
of
sausage.
Yeah, it's a kind of pasta that's from sausage, right? And
Love me some Unduli.
Let's take a look. Lube Anduli.
I don't think that was right.
On the,
there's some weird stuff comes up.
What'd you type in?
Handsome captain of the Republic or the Senate Commandos, Captain Argaius, he is not a clone, takes in the Viceroy to guard him while they're transporting the Viceroy. What do we know? A droid ship attacks, and here comes Ventress. You guys remember Ventress?
Fucking Asajj.
Red lightsabers, Dooku's apprentice.
Yeah, she's mean.
Yeah, she hold them reverse style. She does the backwards grip.
Oh,
Yeah, she holds him by the lightsaber part and hits you over the head with the part that you would normally hold.
The really hot part.
You're like, ow!
She's like,
her hands are all in bandages all the time.
She works in a pizza shop, so she
Firmly
can hold the
grasp
lightsaber without
it.
hurting her fingers.
Yeah, it's like the guy that slaps the lava on the internet.
Yeah, that guy.
She's the same person.
An insane person.
Yeah, she's like, let me just slap this lava.
So
It's barely even
Ventress is
hot.
sneaking through the vents of the ship while the droids are kind of doing a frontal assault.
Yeah, the Ventress.
Gotta love it. Gotta love the frontal assault.
Love a frontal assault. So she makes her way through the vents to Viceroy, and Ahsoka and Ventress fight.
I get it, Ventress.
Oh, that's good.
Everything you just stole that from me, buddy.
I think I did.
And the student has become the teacher. I can no longer teach you. I'm recommending you for a position on the joke stealing council. I don't care if you're not old enough. I don't care what Master Yoda says.
I do not accept.
So Ahsoka and Ventress fight. They get Ahsoka stuck in the cell Viceroy was in, but not for very long. Luminara shows up and rescues Ahsoka, but Ventress sets off an explosive she planted, and they all go, "Whoa, we're on a ship," and it exploded, and Ventress runs away.
Just like into space.
Whoa.
So Luminara tells Ahsoka to hang out and guard Nute Gunray with handsome Argaius. But Ahsoka disobeys and goes to help fight Ventress. And what do you know? Handsome Argaius was a traitor. He takes Viceroy Gunray.
Viceroy Gunray.
Gungorm.
Thanks, Brandon Roy, Viceroy.
Grimroy.
He He takes Graham Roy.
Vice President Graham Gray.
So
I like it.
Ventress escapes with them, and then she kills handsome Argaius. So it's just Snoop Gunray and Ventress.
Oh, no, he was just too handsome for his own good.
That's true.
Yeah.
You guys should look.
They killed me because I was handsome.
Captain Argaius. Episode 10, Lair of Grievous. We're trucking here, boys.
What do you think's in the lair of Grievous?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
How many layers is there? Is Grievous like an onion? He's got a lot of layers.
3-layer
More like a
Grievous.
parfait.
Oh, okay.
Everybody likes
Everybody likes
parfait.
parfaits.
What about cakes? Everybody likes cakes.
Cakes have layers.
So we get a Kit Fisto episode.
Oh shit!
Kit
I've
Fisto?
been waiting so long for a Kit Fisto episode.
When did you
Fisto?
get Fisto?
Fisto? Is it Fisto or Fitzo?
It's Fisto, I
I've
think.
always written
It's
down
Fisto.
Fisto.
All right, I'm good with that. I had no idea. I forgot which one it was.
He's like, and that's his catchphrase when he starts a battle. He's like, "Get ready to get fistoed."
Yeah.
That could
Love a good
just be
Hey, what
Fisto.
the heck?
lifelong Freudian slip, but we're calling him Fisto on this podcast. Either way.
I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. But what's funny is he's just this ugly motherfucker in the movies, and in the TV show they just make him like this like great sounding, well, decent looking alien guy. He's like a sex god in the Jedi world in the TV
He
series.
has like an
I like you
Islander
took it like
accent.
you took it from
he's
like
Jamaican
decent
or
looking
from
to sex
Caribbean.
god.
Kid Fisto, sex god.
I'd watch that. Actually, you know what? Let me look that up.
So Kit Fisto's former Padawan, Nadar, has passed his trial, so he's a Jedi Knight now. He's a Mon Calamari,
yeah.
like Admiral Akbar.
Admiral Snack.
I was like, which admiral is it? Like Admiral.
Admiral.
I'm like, oh no, there's
Admiral.
Admiral
hold on.
EXE has stopped working.
Admiral.
What's your name, son?
Song. We just ended there.
Beef Wellington.
Cork on the left.
Oh, son, what's your name?
Anyway,
What's the
Know your name.
we get to
Kid Fisto smiling.
look at that.
Oh, he's so
sex god
handsome.
right there.
He looks a little like Martian Manhunter. I don't know if you guys know who that is.
Yeah, I do.
No, it's Kit Fisto.
No,
Yeah, and then they make him look like that in the cartoon.
He's a little more
Sex god.
handsome.
Squidward now.
Yeah, he looks like that is handsome Squidward. He went from being like regular Squidward to handsome Squidward.
Squidly.
Yeah, Squidly 10 poles.
So they get to
Tennis
the
balls.
space on the moon. I don't remember why they were going there, if they knew it was Grievous's lair. I don't think they did, because they're in it at one point and they're like, holy shit, it's Grievous's lair.
So many layers.
Yeah, like when Jodie Foster knocks on the door and Buffalo Bill comes out and he's like, "Hey," and she's like, "Hey, I'm just following up. Like somebody said that you got a pizza delivered and didn't come out that great," and he's like, "Yeah."
No, they're following Dooku, aren't they?
That's what I was gonna say. I should have looked ahead at my notes because they're chasing down Newt Gunray. So they track
Jodie Foster is
Jodie Foster is tracking down
Jose Foster. Joey Foster.
Joey Foster.
Arian Foster's cousin.
So they think they're tracking Gunray, but they get there and he was just a hologram. It's a trap, and they the droids open fire. Nothing you Jedi Knight can't handle.
Did the deer just go, it's a trap? Calamari self.
Yeah. Like, I see an opportunity here, boys.
I would
take it.
ask Filoni. He loves to do that shit.
He's like, guys, remember when the fish guy was like, it's a trap? He was like,
It doesn't- it's a different fish guy though. Like, oh my god, how cool is that?
no, it is.
The
There's
people will
multiple
love
fish
it.
guys. Yeah.
So Count Dooku comes on over the hologram and says, I've got a prize for you in this temple. And they're like, we better check that out. So
He puts the temple under the pride section, the things that he prides, you know?
That's right.
It's like pride. It's the temple.
I can recollect
That's a
later.
prize section. That's a prize section.
Surprise!
Anyway, so they're traveling through this temple, and there's some statues of what I presume was Grievous before he was a robot, like fighting some people. Because they see
And he
all
looked really
those
handsome.
and realize Grievous has arrived, and they're like, "Oh shit, this is Grievous's lair. He's on his way."
Oh, dang.
So
And
they
he's handsome as
set a
fuck.
trap. I guess Dooku didn't tell Grievous they were there. We learn later that
What a
Dooku's
douchebag.
putting Grievous through a test because he's failed him a couple times. So the Jedi set a trap for Grievous, and they cut off his bottom legs, and he crawls around on his forearms like a spider. And eventually he escapes by monkey barring along the ceiling.
I like it.
That sounds about right. Marty, any thoughts?
That's a frozen Marty if I've ever seen one.
You look so
Monkey
angry.
bars.
Oh my god! You look so angry about it. I was like,
You
Marty
did.
hates monkey bars.
Wes, you didn't get my Sunny reference? God damn it.
I didn't hear it.
When you put they put the bar up they have to dance their asses off for the bar, and it's Charlie puts the bar into the things that he puts in the pride section of the, that's what I was talking about. He's like, the things that you pride.
I had no
the
fucking
pride
clue.
section.
No clue what you were talking about. Dude.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the pride?
That's fine.
No, things that I'm proud of, right?
Yeah, that's the
Pride
things that you pride. No, that's the prize section. What are we gonna do? And he's like, we're gonna dance our asses off.
So
I get it now. First
It
try.
turns out someone deactivated Grievous's bodyguards, probably Dooku. And he monkey bars to his control room and reactivates them. They blow up the ship that Kit Fisto and Nadar took there. And he sends in this little turtle a big turtle with devil horns and sharp teeth. And the spiky
Big little
tail.
turtle.
Its name is Gore.
Yeah, it's Tooth
G-O-R.
Turtle.
Anyway, they chop
Like Al
off
Gore?
its limbs and kill it. It doesn't give them much trouble. Meanwhile, Grievous is getting patched up by his robot doctor, just putting on some new legs. And
Of course.
once his legs are on, Nadar goes to face Grievous alone. He gets cut off from Kit Fisto, and Nadar gets killed. Yeah, rip Nadar.
I just like that Dooku's like, it's time to teach Grievous a lesson. What we're gonna do is let the Jedi find him, take away all of his security, cripple him, take his weapons, cut his head off, kill him, and then if he can somehow beat them, then he passes. And they're like, but isn't he dead already? And they're like, yeah, but no, it's a test. It's a test. What a douchebag. I'd be like, I'm not training with you anymore, you asshole. I spent all this money to protect myself, and you just gave away my secret base. They fucked up my big turtle. They fucked up my set of legs. They're not free. You think that I just have money? Yeah, they killed Al Gore. Now we'll never know about global warming. This is a nightmare. I'd be
We
pissed.
don't even know how the housing market's doing in the Outer Rim. Like he's just supposed to get up and sell his current home and try and find a new one.
Yeah.
Now his place is blacklisted now. Nobody wants to buy it.
Who's gonna give a loan to a freaking Sith or a general for the Separatists?
Maybe the banking
He's
plan.
trying to look at that one, Marty.
They qualify for a loan?
Yeah, congratulations, you're pre-approved.
Sorry,
Grievous
your
is like,
Republic
excellent.
credit is too low.
You do not have enough Republic credit.
Hey,
for
Brian,
the
throw a
plum.
joke out there.
Yeah, look at that. I'm paying attention a little bit.
Good job, buddy.
So
There's my guy.
Fisto holds off Grievous
Good boy.
and escapes. Dooku's mad that he didn't kill them both.
I would be too, dude. He just killed a Padawan. Cool. You're a general.
Who once was a Padawan. He's now a knight. He passed his trials.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
What a waste, though. Like, he passes trials and immediately gets killed. Like, I guess you probably weren't that good, bro.
You sucked, actually.
Nobody's
We're
impressed.
demoting you to Padawan at your funeral.
And at his funeral, they fired him.
The ultimate disrespect. They're just like, he wasn't even a Jedi.
Episode 11, Dooku captured.
Oh, who does he capture?
Well, we start this episode and Anakin is captured.
Ooh.
So,
Scary.
Yeah. Anakin is on the separatist frigate, and almost immediately Obi-Wan finds him and lets him loose. I guess they sent Anakin without weapons to sneak onto this frigate. But
it was a trial. It's a test.
I didn't.
It was
see
a
the point
trick.
because Obi-Wan then sneaks on without being under the guise of negotiation.
They're like, Anakin, if you get yourself caught on the Dooku's ship, we'll maybe let you be a Jedi Master. Maybe.
Like, what I want you to do is show up to this really powerful Sith Lord ship. They're looking for you. They probably want to kill you. They know how powerful you are. You can't have any weapons, though. That's the mission. No weapons.
Cheating.
Yeah, no weapons, because the lightsaber takes up too much space. You can't pack it. You can only pack your robes and a separate pair of underwear.
I've always wondered if they should smuggle lightsabers up their butt or if it's too risky.
Dude, that
one little distraction and you're dead.
What
That's easy. You flip it the other way.
All right, one little distraction, then you have a hole in your pants.
That's okay though, because like they have me in cuffs, right? I just turn around and activate it with my ass, and then I cut the guy in half with my ass lightsaber.
What you're describing, Wes, is essentially what I'm going through.
Like it's so molten it burns a hole in your pants.
That's right.
You should probably see a doctor. What did you eat?
So they find Dooku on the bridge.
I don't like any of it.
He's sitting on his meditation cube, and of
course,
he's like, haha, I built this escape slide under my meditation chair, and slides down that. Anakin follows down the slide. Obi-Wan says he's gonna cut him off at the hangar. So they both get to the hangar around the same time and hop in a ship to pursue Dooku. After a little firefight, both ships crash on a nearby planet. When Obi-Wan and Anakin clear the wreckage, they cannot find Dooku, so they go looking for him in a cave. Dooku was in the
Makes
cave,
sense.
but
Dooku sitting in a cave.
he causes a collapse. He was waiting for him, and he traps them in this cave.
God, what a genius.
It's a trap.
Oh man, what a wasted opportunity that was.
It's a cave.
On Dooku's way out, he decides he's going to hitch a ride with some pirates to the closest planet.
That's never going to work.
In the cave, Obi-Wan and Anakin are attacked by this weird bat spider that we've seen before, a Gundark. It was in that Jar Jar Binks comic, Raiders of the Lost Gundark.
Oh, yeah, when the Gundark, he goes back and he's like, can I find that tasty snack?
That's right.
Yeah, I've done my research. I've read that book.
So yeah, they try to run from it and everything, but if we remember Raiders of the Lost Gundark, you just have to make a loud noise and it gets scared.
Yep. Just like me.
Anyway, they make their way out of that cave, and the pirates have now taken Dooku capture. Basically,
oh
they just
no!
outnumbered him on the planet and
taking Dooku capture.
You know what sucks, man? Have you ever been taking capture? It sucks. Your hands are tied. You don't have your butt lightsaber, so you can't break out of anything.
Yeah. You can't pop that safety off.
I'm not like, they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, hold on. I'm just thought you thought you had me taken capture, but the joke's on you. Now I got you capture taken.
Saber.
But it's not you who has taken capture, it's
Yeah.
me who has taken capture.
Yeah, he's like, someone needs to call an ambulance, but not for me.
He's like, hey, pirates, you guys got hospitals? Because you're going to need one.
Yeah.
Because you are the one who've been taken capture. And it comes out of his ass. You're like, oh my God.
He cuts his rope and he's free. Like,
it's like eternal bleeding.
It's like Rey and Kylo Ren in Episode 9, where Rey hands Kylo the lightsaber behind her back, and what if it just shoots out Ben Solo's butt?
That's a dream.
So Dooku's pickpocketed of his lightsaber and taken by the pirates, who want 1 million Republic credits, which seems like a Dr. Evil request.
I want 1 million Republic credits. I'm like, don't you know Republic credits are no good out here?
Yeah, Republic credits are
they
nothing.
they want 1 million credits in spice, Star Wars drugs. So they don't want the actual money. They just want 1 million credits worth of.
Yeah, they're like, whatever 1 million credits worth of spice is, get me that. And the guy just shows up with a bunch of adobo, and they're like, fuck, we should have been more specific.
Well, spice is probably more expensive on Coruscant. I bet you get it real cheap out in the Outer Rim. So,
yeah, I think you know what it is? It's that pure cut spice on Coruscant.
You just got to find one of those little Outer Rim supermarkets, and they always have the cheap spices.
Oh, is spice
just pick up
legalized in the Outer Rim?
Only certain kinds. It's not legal. It's just not a felony anymore.
Got it. It's decriminalized. Anyway, so
exactly.
Anakin and Obi-Wan get picked up by the Republic, and they are going to be the ones who are sent to negotiate with the pirates unarmed. They just want to they just want to see if they have Dooku, and then they'll send them the spice.
Yeah, the pirates are like, wait a minute. What if we have captured these two guys too? Oh my God! Then we have captured 3. That's a lot to have captured. That's a lot. It's 3 times as
all
spice.
I'm learning is all the problems could have been solved if there were lightsaber butt plugs.
It doesn't have to be a full. Doesn't have to even be a full lightsaber. Just small enough where it fits comfortably into your butt.
Yeah, like Yoda's.
And that could shave it for you.
Yeah,
too. You wouldn't even have to get the butter knife out, Wes. Do you remember this?
Did you freeze?
Do you remember this one?
I was speechless.
Anyway, so Anakin and Obi-Wan confirm Dooku is the prisoner and relay that back to the Republic, who send out a senator and a representative to deliver the spice. They send a Senator Karras and a Representative Jar Jar Binks to get the spice to these pirates. I'm throwing that on the
honestly, I think what happened is Jar Jar Binks ended up like in the government, and they were like, dude, we got to find you something to do. Like, we can't just keep paying you taxpayer money to sit around and be Jar Jar Binks. So, like, they send him out to these dangerous areas. Like, maybe he'll just get killed and he won't be our problem. Yeah. But he always survives. They're just trying to get him killed.
But he can't because he's one with the Force. The Force is with him.
He's so close to the Force that the Force keeps him alive.
Obi-Wan and Anakin are going to drink at the pirates' banquet to not be disrespectful.
And they should do spice, too. Just get high as fuck.
Spice? Like, are you a Jedi?
Hey, we don't even need Dooku. Let him go.
Show me you're not a Jedi by smoking this spice.
You're like, yeah, I smoke spice 12. On the reg, dog.
The Gungan General. Turns out the drinks that Obi-Wan and Anakin were served were drugged.
Classic.
What?
And they get put into the cell with Dooku, and they're all what's the word I'm looking for? Chain gang put together. They're all chained together.
Chain
learn
gang.
the name of the pirate leader.
Gangbang.
It's Hondo.
They're gangbanged.
They're gangbanged together by the pirates.
The pirates, but the pirates can't do anything because they got butt lightsabers. See, so many things can be solved.
The butt saber.
Butt saber solve everything, every problem you could ever have.
So we learned the head of the pirates' first name is Hondo, and his first mate is Turk.
His name is Hondo.
Hondo.
They're like, we're running out of names. What's his name going to be? Hondo.
Aaron, you went to the Disney park, right?
I did.
Isn't Hondo in the Star Wars world?
Where like about? I'm not sure whereabouts.
I don't know. I think I just heard of. I just
In Disney.
seen or heard that he's in Disney. He's in like the park.
Because there's the actual like Star Wars park, but then in Epcot, because that's in Epcot Center or not Epcot in the
It's like
the Hollywood Studios theme park or whatever.
And,
yeah,
Hondo's there.
Yeah, I didn't see
Was
Hondo.
that a joke that nobody heard?
Yeah.
It was a joke that wasn't funny.
I liked it just because you said it. I heard nothing for the first 80%, and then I just heard, and then Hondo's there. And then just straight face, then just giggling from you. And I was like, all I heard was, and Hondo's there. I was like, okay. Good one.
So
I like it.
Let's see, where were we? Hondo's first mate Turk decides he wants to steal the spice before they can collect the ransom. He doesn't like Hondo. Hondo's getting soft. But
Yeah, he's like, me and JD need that spice to keep practicing our medical degrees. It's a little scrubs for you guys. Scrubs balls. Yeah, welcome to Scrubs balls.
No, I like Braff balls. We just review Zach Braff.
Braff balls.
Not movies, just review Zach Braff. Just him as a person. I'm like, he's kind of a douche.
So
we
Jar
just
Jar on the
reviewed
way
Zach
causes
Braff.
the ship to malfunction, and it crashes, which leads Senator Karras to die.
Where's the Darth Jar Jar? There's a Darth Jar Jar counter at 8 now.
It's high.
How does he? I just want to know how he keeps his job after that. Like, dude, if it was like, all right, Wes, like you're gonna hang out with this senator guy, and like you guys are gonna go down and negotiate this thing, and I'm like, oops, crashed the car into a wall and killed him, I'd probably get in trouble and get fired. Like, I don't think they would be like, you just killed the senator. It's cool though.
So I'll add some supporting Darth Jar Jar theories in my own head at the end of this once we share what happens.
Oh, Christ.
But one of the clones that survived the crash points out that Binks is now the highest ranking in their party, so he is in charge.
And then Jar Jar slips him a 20 and says, good call, bro. Somebody's not dying today, bitch.
So,
Binks.
Dooku, Obi-Wan, and Anakin keep trying to escape through various ways. They Jedi mind trick the guard. They use the Force to pick up the key, but they keep getting caught and put
Yeah,
back.
Dooku looks at them and goes, listen, guys, like, I know we have our differences, but let's montage our way out of here. And they're like, yeah!
So First Mate Turk is on his way to the crash site of the spice delivery ship, and Jar Jar has his plan. There were a bunch of geysers shooting up steam, and they went and hid in the crater of the geyser. Now, the clones were like, we're going to fry down here. But Jar Jar knew there were these weird animals who were hanging out by the geyser. Once they run away, the geyser's going to blow up. So they just waited.
He loves animals.
Sith animal communication.
Yeah, so they just hope that the animals aren't wrong.
Exactly.
They're like, we're going to put our lives in the hands of this clack clerk over here that knows when steam's coming out. They're like, what do you think, buddy? And the clack clerk's like, like, all right, time to move.
So Turk makes it back and lies to Hondo is his name. about not bringing the spice. They basically said they sent an army.
He's a little like Han and a little like Lando. What should we name him?
Yeah, and he's also a pirate. Isn't that odd?
It's a nerfer. He is.
Suspicious.
So Hondo decides he's going to torture the Jedi because spice wasn't sent. But luckily, Jar Jar...
He's like, what's my spice, bro?
He takes over some tanks the pirates have and destroys the power lines. So their electric handcuffs shut off. And Dooku and the Jedi escape with Jar Jar helping in the tank. And the Jedi show how honorable they are by not killing Hondo. Basically trying to make an ally out of him for the Republic. So, my Jar Jar theory. Palpatine sent him, basically, because he doesn't like being strong-armed by some off-the-grid pirate. Palpatine's playing both sides. Separatists, the Republic, and now this pirate's going to go in and try to ransom off both of their side's top guys. So he sends in...
Yeah, and he's going to count Dooku, who he's probably like, he's like, that's my boy, until for later on. Wait till episode 3 beginning.
Sends in Agent Binks to take care of the problem. What do you guys think?
I love it.
Agent Cody Banks.
Agent Cody Banks is like, but Misa think they send me with a Misa senator, and he's like, kill him, crash the ship. The senator will die. I will pay off the loan.
Execute Order 62.
Kill the senator. I'll pay off the clones, and they'll say, wait a minute, now Jar Jar's in charge. Misa think that's a great idea. What about the geysers?
He was calling the animals who were hanging out by the geysers beasties. It was like, when the beasties run away, that means the geysers coming up.
And he's like, oh, you mean the clip clops? Call them beasties to pretend that you're mentally incapable. That way nobody suspects you. Darth Binks.
Agent Cody
Jar Jar has so many midichlorians. His MC count is through the roof.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's like he has so many midichlorians, but it's like it like messes with his mind. Like it's it's like midichlorian autistic.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's on the spectrum.
They're like he's the Rain Man of midichlorians. He's like,
yeah, I gotcha.
I think that's the name of the episode, Brian. The Rainman of Midi-chlorians, right there.
That's a good one. I like that a lot.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happens.
So, do you guys think...
the beasties, and they're like, all right, bro.
Do you guys think Palpatine sent Agent Cody Banks because he can't remember it? Won't remember the mission?
Palpatine wanted to dye Mace Windu completely blue. So he got Agent Cody Banks.
That's two different movies.
No,
I love it. I love it. Oh, that's so good. Great. He was like, if I put this blue solution in Mace Windu's pool, then he'll end up becoming Paul Giamatti.
So hear me out, guys. Paul Giamatti is Thrawn. Thrawn is blue in Star Wars.
Honestly, that's incredible.
That might be a better
oh my god
thumbnail or title.
Yeah, too bad to Jesus Christ.
That's absolutely what happens.
All right,
that's fantastic.
So those are our 6 episodes this week. What did you guys think? Who actually watched it? I know Marty did.
Fucking Marty. Marty's a teacher's pet.
I'm catching up, but it's hard to catch up. Like, I'll watch like 4 or 5 episodes and I'm still way behind. So I'm where we were last week, but now I feel like by the time I catch up next week, we'll have gone. But like, I need the review week to like actually catch up.
Of last week. What'd you think of last week?
I like the episodes. It's definitely it's good, like Star Wars stuff. Like, I feel like I get why people like the animated Star Wars stuff, because it feels more Star Warsy than like whatever any of the sequels did or anything like that. It feels good Star Warsy, like what was the fucking video game that just came out with Cal Kestis?
Fallen Order.
Fallen Order. I wanted to say Force Unleashed, but I knew that was right. That was wrong. But yeah, like that felt like really Star Wars-y to me, like canonically, like that in like style and themes and stuff was like, okay, this is like Star Wars. And this feels a lot more like that.
Has come so much further. Like these early episodes, like the action looks good.
Oh,
but then they're
sure.
sitting still and talking, and I feel
Dude.
like I clicked on animated porn by accident on Pornhub. You know what I mean?
It's a little janky.
Wes perked up with that.
It never comes out that right. It's never great.
Brian's the one who's clicking the ads next to the video of Homer and Marge just going to town on each other.
I'm like, let's see
I'm like,
this.
I don't need to see this.
Yeah, I'm like this is never what I ever wanted, and Brian's like, "Ooh, you did it again."
Yeah. Brian's
I
like,
don't
yeah.
like it unless I click on it.
Yeah,
you
I'll
know?
test this.
Yeah, you don't know until you try it.
Did you try to catch up, or are you just using my recaps?
Oh, is that for me?
Yep.
Nope.
You are Wes.
Are you sure it's not? Are you sure it's not for Marty? Freaking teacher's pet, Marty.
Sounds like Wes.
I was
Which is okay.
No, I haven't. I haven't watched any of it. All right, guys, I don't watch it.
I want to review if you did watch it.
No, I don't watch it.
All right.
Don't judge me.
Let's keep a longer silence. Let's keep it going.
We're gonna get this one under an hour. So anyone have a sign off? You guys had to say something from the league, or Always Sunny maybe that you want.
I gave you a title. We can talk about how you
off the hook.
put the things that you pride. The pride section. I could go off on that more.
You fucking stupid ass.
I'm happy that no one got that.
You guys
Yeah, fuck
quoted
you,
the
bro.
league 20 times, and you can't just put one of those back in as the sign off.
For the love of God, give
Oh,
me
I got one.
All right, as we always say to sign off the Cannonballs podcast, Marty.
Brian's butthole forever unclean.
Pull up. All craft, pull up.